All right, good morning. Just woke up on the big day of the wedding. It's early here in California, but we keep waking up at like 3 in the morning because that's like 6 our time. So anyway, I don't know if I've ever told you this, but Jordan cannot function in the morning without her Diet Coke. So we woke up this morning and realized we have no Diet Coke. So I'm going to grab her a Diet Coke, grab me some waters, and we're gonna get this day started. We're so excited to be here in California. We're excited for this wedding today. It's supposed to be a beautiful day here in California. We're gonna do a little more exploring this morning before the wedding, and it's gonna be a great day. Good morning.
It's heaven on earth. Thank you.
Say welcome to With the Wilsons.
Welcome to With the Wilsons. She is very thirsty.
Hey, I'm Pete.
And I'm Jordan, and we got married in 2020.
I have 3 incredible boys, all between the ages of 15 and 20.
And together we have a baby girl who was added to the bunch in 2021. Our story is not a perfect one, as we've experienced some crazy ups and downs in life, but we feel so lucky to be where we are today.
So we want to invite you along on our imperfect journey as we make unforgettable memories, seek ways to love those around us, and experience the ins and outs of daily life with the Wilsons. There it is. Do you feel like the Diet Coke like going through your veins?
It's literally like electrocuting me as I wake up. I'm so weird. I'm not the coffee person. I kind of wish I was, but I just love this. And I know, please don't at me. Aspartame, I get it. I've really cut down on my consumption, but there's nothing like it for me in the morning.
She loves it in the morning. So, as I was saying, when I was going to get the Diet Coke, and we're still just chilling in bed. Isn't that the weirdest feeling? Like, we don't chill in bed.
Never anymore.
Because we immediately have to jump up for Pepper.
It's so nice.
So today's the big day. Wedding that we're out here for, and I'm so excited for them.
I know, they're the best.
It's our friends Jordan and Joelle. They met in a very non-traditional way on a show called The Bachelor.
Bachelorette?
Oh, Bachelorette. I keep messing that up.
It's okay. It's basically the same.
Yeah, it was Bachelorette. And they've waited so long. This wedding was supposed to happen like 3 years ago, I think.
Yeah.
And because of COVID and, they were having it here in California, restrictions were tight. They've waited a long time for this day.
I know, they're so pumped.
And so I'm really excited for them, and it's going to be fun. And we'll take you along on some of it. It's their wedding, and so we kind of want them to be able to share their story. And there's these kind of weddings, there's press regulations and deals and sponsorships and all that kind of stuff, which is awesome for them. But that also means you're kind of restricted on what you can share and what you can't share. So we'll take you along on some of it, but we will share some of the fun adventures we're going to have today. So we're going to go explore today and watch videos of Pepper and do all the stuff. We'll see. Who knows? Come along with us. It'll be fun. We saw this little breakfast place just down the street, so we're gonna walk down there. It looked like they had just all kinds of great stuff. We're kind of a sucker for just a good traditional breakfast, an omelet, maybe some waffles, something like that. And I can get some coffee, which will be great. So we're gonna walk down there. We figure that's a great way to kick the day off, and we'll see what happens after that. Is it good?
Amazing. I love pancakes. I always crave them. I'm obsessed. Meanwhile, you have like a gourmet breakfast and I'm eating a 5-year-old's meal.
This is my breakfast. Spanish omelet, hash browns. This is her breakfast. Pancake.
Simple.
It also happens to be what they serve on the kids menu.
So we had an awesome breakfast, and then we are headed to this little winery that we passed yesterday. It's right down the road from where we're staying, and it is absolutely gorgeous. So we're going to stop there, but on our way, we passed this little thing called Ostrich Land, USA. So most people come to California and, enjoy the beautiful landscape and vineyards and cute restaurants. No, we go feed ostriches.
Well, for the record, we're going to do all the cute California things, but how can you pass up a place that says Ostrich Land, USA? You can feed an ostrich. I have never fed an ostrich in my life.
So if you've been watching our vlogs, there was a vlog a couple of weeks ago where we went to the Parthenon in Nashville and fed geese, where I proclaimed my fear for large birds that chase people. If you have ever, ostriches can sprint. They are fast
They're
animals.
really fast animals.
And they're huge.
Let's go see. Come on. Ostrich Land, USA. The sign literally says, feed this bad boy.
I feel a little overdressed for ostrich land, considering we were going to a vineyard and now we're stopping to feed 500-pound birds, but it's fine.
Come on!
All right, how do you feel?
I feel great about this. I'm pretty pumped.
Did you read the instructions?
Yes, I did.
2 hands.
2 hands on the thing. And that's, do you want to feed an ostrich or
What's the difference? Oh my goodness. Hello. They're so cute, actually.
9-foot bird. It says, yes, we like to bite. Look how fast they're running. Those suckers, I think it said it can run up to 45 miles an hour. Oh, look at his feathers. Did you see the way he looked at me? Oh, he tried to take my bowl. He tried to take the whole bowl.
You have to do the whole hand.
I'm not getting any closer to that joker than that. Look at this guy. Hey, buddy. Take my whole bowl. Stop. You get some. Whoa, you're even more aggressive. Whoa. I am
such a
literally,
weird
I'm
thing.
shaking. I'm shaking.
Whoa.
Whoa, did you see that? 2 at one time. That was scary. All right, George, 2 hands.
I like you have to watch every side of you.
Oh yeah.
This is
That-
called the sassy hoodie.
That will look so good on you.
So good. Okay, that was like really weird, very random. Glad we did it, but now we are, we just pulled into this beautiful winery. It's called the Gainey Winery. And so we're going to have a little tasting and just look at these beautiful vineyards. This is definitely more my speed than Ostrich Land, USA.
It's been so cold for so long now, I don't remember what the sun feels like.
Number 2 is our Sauvignon Blanc, and number 3 is our Chardonnay, and it's not your typical Chardonnay. I'm gonna let you get started on this.
Perfect.
And I'll bring you some water.
Perfect. Thank
My
you so
pleasure.
much.
Cheers to you both.
Cheers. Thank you.
Thank you.
I love her.
We've gotta go, we gotta get back, gotta get the spring back in our step again. Oh, it's like waking up again. Oh,
We ready? My hair is not holding curl because it's so hot, like, and windy,
So we're getting ready to head to the wedding. It's finally time. And I was just going over some of my notes for the wedding. And I take this really serious because I understand like the power of words, right? And to be in that moment where you get to speak these words over this couple in this moment, like that is such an honor. And I was thinking about the power of words actually last night. We were at a rehearsal dinner and a lot of the bride and groom's friends were getting up and just saying, a handful of words about them and what they meant to them. And I was really moved. I mean, there's several times I was kind of, tearing up, having to wipe the tears away, because there's just something powerful when somebody speaks kind, truthful, compassionate, love-filled words to another person. And the Bible actually talks about this. The book of Proverbs talks about that inside of words there's the power of life and death. That words carry the power of life and death, right? It's like these two extremes that God has designed us for whatever reason, where when someone speaks words, they kind of float through the air and they land in our soul. They impact us. In other words, they shape us. And so you can use your words to build other people up, or you can use your words to tear people down. And I'm sitting there, I'm listening to their friends kind of speak these words over them, and I'm like, why doesn't this happen more often, right? I mean, we have this power all the time. We see it exhibited most often at weddings and funerals, which I think is just unfortunate, right? I mean, why just weddings and funerals? We have this power every day, every moment of our life to speak words that can shape another person, that can build another person up, that can make a person believe in themselves. And that's why I think Scripture doesn't just talk about, hey, your words have power, so be careful, don't say anything. It's about more than not saying mean things. Right? You could go the rest of your life and never speak a mean word about someone, and I'm not sure that you've really caught the spirit of what the power of words is about. Because the reality is not just about not speaking mean words, it's about speaking words of life over people. It's not enough to just not tear people down. It's how can we look around at the people around us, the people that, God's placed in our lives, your friends, your spouse, your kids. Oh man, your kids, right? Speak these words of life, not words of death, not words of destruction, not words that tear people down. Because man, we've all said things that we regret, right? I mean, the truth is that mean, hateful, negative talk has a long-term shelf life. You can remember when you were a kid and that other kid on the playground called you fat. Or maybe there's that time that your dad, in a really bad moment, said something that made you feel like you didn't, match up to your brothers or your sisters. Maybe you have that teacher that spoke those words over you of like, why can't you get this? Everybody else in the class gets it. You remember those things sometimes 20, 30, 40, 50 years later, right? There are times I sit down with people who are in their 60s or 70s and they will recount for me some kind of hurtful, abusive language that was used towards them decades ago. And I can still see the emotion on their face, how it impacts them. And so let's speak words of life over the people in our lives. I'll ask you a question. What do the people in your life most desperately need to hear right now? Maybe they just need to hear from you, hey, I believe in you. Maybe they need to hear from you, hey, I love you. Maybe they need to hear from you, hey, there's second chances. I believe in you. You can do this. Pull yourself up. I don't know. I don't know what the people in your life need to hear, but I know they need to hear words of life. And so I hope this will be a reminder for you in the same way this wedding has been a reminder to me to speak words of life, because it matters. And maybe more than ever before in our world, people need to hear some kind words, right? You could change the trajectory of somebody's life by using your words.
Growing restless in the wind, searching for a brighter day, leaving yesterday behind.
Love is a powerful force. The Bible actually talks about love in a lot of different places. One of the most famous that we hear is
I found you. Sky is blue and I'm with you. I found you. Brand new. Sky is blue when I'm with you. Finally I feel alive.
All right, y'all, it's been a long day, but just like that, boom, we're back in Atlanta. We left LA this morning after getting a little sleep after the wedding, and we're heading back to Jordan's parents' house. We're gonna spend the night there. Unfortunately, Pepper's already asleep because it's late, but we'll be there in the morning when she wakes up in a couple hours. It's gonna be awesome. So yay, get a little bit of sleep tonight. In the morning, we'll hopefully be awake when she wakes up.